just real quick, talk to us what's going on up in Pittsburgh with some of these Mountaineers. I'm just hearing a lot of good things about Beanie Bishop and Zach Frazier. What can you tell us?
Yeah, I've been to Steelers camp a couple times. Frazier's going to be the starting center, 100%. They brought him in to do it. He didn't start the first preseason game, but I wouldn't even be shocked. We're recording this before the second one. He might even start that one. He's looked really, really good. He's very mature. He does everything you would want. No surprise. He's a beast. He's going to be a perennial, probably a Pro Bowl center. I truly believe he can be a Pro Bowl center. He's going to be the piece of that team in the future. And the guy that he's behind already had a bungled snap in the first preseason game, so a lot of signs are pointing to Frazier starting. Beanie also already has a start. He did start that first preseason game. He's looked good in camp. I will say he got beat a few times, Steve, actually against your Texans, your former team.
Yeah,
a couple of their slot receivers, similar size to him, beat him on some runs. He did have 4 tackles. That's kind of concerning. Mike Tomlin did talk about that. He needs to see more. Didn't seem like he was too impressed with the film. But Beanie is a guy that has a chip on his shoulder. If you tell him he can't do it, he's going to motivate himself to get it done. He thought he should have been drafted. Every team that passed on him, he said he's motivated to beat. And by the way, guys, that includes the Steelers, who told him they were going to take him. They didn't take him. They signed him as a free agent. So he is motivated. He's very, very good. He's always had a chip on his shoulder his whole life. I'm concerned he's undersized for playing nickel in the NFL, and that's a concern to have your NFL team have a starting nickel who's an undrafted guy who's undersized. We will see what he does, but he's a player that you just want to root for. I honestly, I will tell you that I even have some friends who are Pitt fans that also cover the Steelers, etc. They all are rooting for Beanie too. You talk to him once or twice, you're starting to root for that kid. He's hard to root against. But Frazier's on lock that he's eventually going to start, if not to open up the year as a starter. And I think Beanie will have an impact at some point. You hope he stays on the roster because he's trying his ass off in Latrobe, to say the least.
Well, no, that's a tough thing, especially for Nicholas, small undersized, is going against some of these receivers, man. These guys are professionals and going in week out and understanding who's, it's a lot different than college. So he'll get there the more reps you have. Yeah. So more reps he gets, more he sees. Yeah. I think that's, a big thing just to be able to stick your face in the fan. Coaches love that. And to where, run support and Steelers are known for hard defense. So I think if he keeps that mentality, he'll be okay.